Giga Berlin is gonna be huge. I'll show you the math, and might even have a sighting of a Highland or two at the end. I'm Brian. Welcome to my Tesla weekend. A quick thanks to newest YouTube members Jim, PT, John, and Rodney. Welcome aboard. Your support means a lot. You guys can support me on Patreon or Twitter as a subscriber, or YouTube as a channel member, whatever makes you happy. And some folks get thanks, but you all get different benefits, and you all get something you love, and you help me keep going, and I really, really appreciate it. So, did you know the plans are out? They're out. Tobias Lindh was gracious enough to find the blueprints, and they're exciting, and German, and my German is not good. 3 partial permits. The first includes changes of the current production, a warehouse, and battery recycling. Very cool. I did find a more detailed one. Make it, nope, same size. Where you can see these are the green ones are the imminent expansion or buildings already built. The drive unit we've got, these two are coming for additional expansion for the battery and drive unit, and then later a battery cell expansion. I assume once 4680s are dialed in and up to speed. But this big boy here, that's where the excitement is. So what does it look like? Tobias was gracious enough to go ahead and give us an overlay. We're looking at this area over here, and there we go. The logistics yard is expanding. This is the temporary waste area. I had thought it was going to be perhaps a batch plant, but the shape of these is not conducive to it. No, this is for recycling, and they're already putting a roof on it, which they wouldn't do for a batch plant. At least we've never seen that at any facility that I'm aware of. Storage building, recycling plant. And then we get some more angles of it. Let's take a look at those. Container logistics. There are other views of it. Go to his channel. Show him some love. Tell him I sent you if you like. I don't know. And then we'll move over to the main lot and take a look at those views. Here's the main area and what we're looking at here. And there we go. So we're looking at this area right here. Cell production, new vehicle outbound area until they expand the batteries into there. Drive unit, production, all that good stuff. Very exciting. And then at the very end of his video, he points to this giant area, this whole area here, and says, well, this is where the new production building will be, 700 by 700 meters. How big is it? Sounds big. Yeah, 700 by 700 meters. That's where they're going to build something. It is not yet known what vehicles will be produced there. Sure it is. The compact. Europe has a very strong demand for compact models, and there are no other vehicles on the roadmap. They're not going to build something this much bigger than the entire factory for Model 3. They're not going to expand Model Y even further. Model Y is doing well, but there will be at some point excess capacity. No, they've got enough Model Y production. This will be compact. What else? A van? The Semi? Maybe you could put those in there. No, this is going to be for the compact, because that car is going to sell globally like crazy. 700 by 700, 49,000 meters. Did I get that right? Anyway, 490,000 square meters. That's 121 acres. For reference, Giga Shanghai, the entire property is only 210 acres. So this is pretty mammoth. For further reference, we could say it is 5.27 million square feet. 5 million square feet, that's pretty good size. No, that's the footprint. They build vertical. They add floors. That's how all the new factories that Tesla builds are. I can't imagine this will be different. Tom Jew has said he doesn't like using vertical space in that way, but it is what they do. So if we look at just Texas, this is my big old tracker that I used to make. Yeah, see the different. This was always fun. I had fun making these. Incredible amount of work. Ooh. These were. It showed the progress, square by square, week by week. And when new construction starts, yes, I will do these again. So what does that mean? Let's go look at these numbers. And get to here. Here we are. So it is only, before the expansion, phase 2, that's just now underway, 4.4 million square feet. That's smaller. 411,000 square meters is a lot smaller than 490,000 square meters. And that resulted in about 9 million square feet. Now, there are plaques at Giga Texas that say 10 million, and that could be because we know they added more floors in some of these areas, but also it includes all the extra buildings that have gone up, and those are significant in size. So that means we could be looking at a 10, 12 million square foot facility. It would be the new single largest factory in the world. And it's in addition to the buildings that are already built. So this is going to be pretty significant. My question for you in the comments is, what are they going to build there? And what's it going to look like? Please tell me. I'd love to hear your thoughts. This is big. This is going to be huge. And the reason it's not breaking ground today is because they have to finalize the design. Mexico needs to make theirs first. At least get far enough along that they're confident they've got the build design ready to replicate. We heard that. We're going to build it in Mexico. We're going to copy it elsewhere. That's what's going to happen. The end. Just waiting to see how many, or is it? I'm just waiting to see how many people fall off thinking it's actually the end. Because this is where the Highland news goes, and it is exciting. Found this on Jason Yang's channel, and I'm going to need to zoom it on in because we've got some cars right here, my friend. And I did go ahead and open this in 4K to try and make it a little clearer for yous to see. These are cars, my friend. These are cars inside a privacy fence wearing disguises. Are these the first almost dozen Highlands? Well, that can't be because it appears they're still building Model 3s. I thought they would only build, I thought they had to shut down the line. What are these? Can you see them? Are they on the screen? Yeah, what are these? What's going on over here? Another privacy fence, another bunch of cars in disguise. We can move over, get a little better view. Same kind of view. There we go. Right here. These cars, I mean, we're looking at quite a few here. They're hidden. They're hidden behind a privacy fence. They're hidden beneath wraps, beneath car covers. Surely this is, but wait, we saw Model 3s up here. Those are Ys, but we saw some Model 3s up here. Could they be making both? Or does it lend further credence to my theory that they're making, that they only shut down one line so they could ensure a less interrupted process, get the new line up and running to full speed or close to it, close enough, before shutting down the second line and retooling that. That's been my theory. Other manufacturers don't do it this way. I got a bit of pushback on it, but I get a lot of pushback on a lot of things I say. I got pushback on saying Q3 numbers were going to be lower for production because of retooling, and then Elon said it. So I guess that gives me a little bit of credibility. And I also got pushback on my delivery and earnings per share numbers, and those were basically right. I was off by 2 pennies on the earnings per share, and I was off by, I don't know, I was close on the deliveries. The production and deliveries, I always am. I miss deliveries by 0.7%. That's pretty good. A lot better than the people who get paid a whole lot more to make the same assumptions. What did I miss? What did I misunderstand? Leave it in the comments below. Subscribe, like, do all that stuff. Stay tuned, stay juicy, and I can't wait to hear from you clever robots on the next one of these crazy installments. Are we in? Am I in frame? It's behind my head. That's not good. Let's move over to here. There we go. Better. There's a lot of cars right there, my friend. Those are being constructed. If we're doing that, I guess I should move over to Shanghai. No? Nevada? No? No? I'm going the wrong way. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, there it is. Much smaller.